Well, hello lovelies. Right, I thought I'd pop on and show you a card kit. I haven't had one before, and I can tell you right now I will be buying more. If you've got to make quick cards, or if you've never made a card before, a card kit is a perfect way to start. So this is the Hello Dear Friend card kit. It costs £30, but you are getting basically enough supplies to make 12 cards, but also you get to keep the other pieces, and there will be bits left over that you can then, you know, create your own card bases with some white cardstock and then create your own cards. So let's have a look. It comes in this beautiful box, which will be very handy afterwards for storage. So you have the little instruction kit, leaflet, sorry. So it shows you what cards you can make, and then it shows you like the step-by-step instructions on how to create those. So it shows you 4 different styles, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if I can make a card with using the items, but in my own way. So there are a few already made ones in here. So yeah, so they're done. So in the box you get a block. So if you haven't got a block, you see everything you need is within this box. So it's great to get going. It's not as thick as our usual ones, but it is a great start. You get a Misty Moonlight stamping spot, but I will use my main pad, my normal ink pad, because I've got it. So I'll just save the Misty Moonlight spot for some other time. There are 7 stamps. You've got a flower and a leaf stamp, and then you've got 5 sentiments. You've got thank you, a day to remember, you make my heart smile, hello dear friend, and just a little note. So then you have the embellishment parts here, which there was more obviously. So you've got 2 sheets of these, and they are copper foil and vellum. So they're really pretty, aren't they? So you would get 2 sheets of that. Then you get some nice copper foil string. You also get your dimensionales that you need, and then you get some little sticky spots, double-sided, which is great actually, good idea. And then we have our little embellishments, and these are so easy because you just pop them out of the card, so there's no need to fussy cut or anything. These, you've got lots of different shapes on here. This is hang on, this one's the full sheet. So each sentiment will fit within one of these. Sorry, 3-year-old crying. Okay, so yeah, so you have a full sheet and each sentiment fits within each of these, and they have the copper to match border. And then you would get 6 of these, so 6 of this style, and they're note cards, so they fold in the middle, and they're already printed for you to get going. And then you have this one, and you would get 6 of that one as no, you'd get 3 of each of those. Sorry, my brain wouldn't work then. And then you would have 6 of these, so 3 of this style and 3 of that one. And the colours in this are stunning. That is crushed curry melon mambo. What other colours we've got? Shaded spruce, old olive, Highland heather. There's a few different colours in here. Yeah, crushed curry, Highland heather, melon mambo, misty moonlight, old olive, shaded spruce, and then obviously basic white and the copper foil. So what we're going to do is just quickly create a note card. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the envelopes. So you get the envelopes, and they are printed on the inside to match the cards, which is awesome. And they're good sturdy envelopes as well. So we're going to make one notelet, and I think we're going to use this one for the cards. So we'll start with the notelet. So let's have a little think of what we'd like to do on here. So I'm going to have to make some little thank you cards shortly. So I'm just going to get my bone folder. Just fold that, or maybe I'll have to keep it flat because it doesn't want to stay flat, and I like them flat. So we're going to take, I'm going to use a thank you. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will quickly think on my toes. So we're going to get the embellishments and things out. So we'll only need the small sentiment holder because it fits with the thank you. And then we will just grab out the embellishments and things. So I think I might put it that way, and then we will use the bigger piece, the bigger one in the middle. It's like a little bouquet. Place it on like so. And we have, what about that on there? Will that look okay with that on top? And then a thank you across the bottom. So, you know, you could experiment. You could take out some other pieces, and you could put, you know, add a few little bits into it as well. Okay, so let's have a little play. So we're going to have a little play with this one. So I quite like that there, but I don't think we really need that. I think I'll use that on the other card. So I'm just going to take that off there, like so. You could even just put that and place your thank you on top, and you're done. But, you know, we can do better than that. So I'm wondering if I can put that so it looks like it's part of the bouquet. And then what we'll do is we'll take the flower stamp. Now I know that if you put these two together, they make a flower. So let's have a little look. We'll have a little play with this. So I you know, I'm going to stick to the things that we've got. So I would use the spot if I had it. So we're just going to do a few little pieces like this, just to give it a bit of a background. Well, that's not quite out far enough. So, you know, just experiment. It's not, there's no wrong way to do it. And I'll just keep placing this back on just to see where I'd like to have a little floral sticking out a bit. Like so. We'll have one right up there. I really like the Misty Moonlight on the Highland Heather. That's really pretty. So like that, and then I think we'll just have one there. So then I'm just going to clean this off before I put it away. Like so. And then we're going to take the flower. So just work it which way's up. And then we're going to do the same again. So you just go round where I've already stamped and place the flower on. And don't worry if you go over the very edge, it doesn't matter. Like so. And I like the way the stamp has like a two-tone, it's got a two-tone piece to it, so it gives you shaded without having to do the second generation stamping on it. So just pop one there, and then we have one there, don't we? So we're just going to pop that there. Okay, just clean that off. In the new catalogue, they are going to change the way they do the kits, so it won't necessarily show up, well, sorry, it won't show in the new catalogue, but each month there will be a different, there'll be offers and the kits will be there instead, so you can pick and choose which ones you want to take them up on and whatever. But we have, there will be some leaflets and things about them as well. Let's pop that back on there. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the copper twine and just make a little loop-de-loop. If I can grab my scissors. And then I'm just going to, oh, if it'll stay in one piece, that is. So that's it. I just wanted to grab the end with the smaller. So I pull the loops a little bit to just, that one doesn't want to behave itself now. See, look. Even when you do it a lot, you still don't get it perfect. So there we go. So in this kit we had, if I can find them again, oh, oh dear, you'd think I'd remember by now where I put things, but you know, it does not happen that way. Well, I had the sticky spots a second ago. Anyway, I'm going to use a dimensional because I just can't find what I'm looking for. So we're going to place that there, but this twine keeps twisting. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there to try and keep them together. And then that's going to go there. And then that's going to go there, but I need to put some more dimensionales on there. Sorry, I say dimensionales because of a lady called Mary from Stamps and Lingers. I love to watch her because she just makes up her own words all the time and it's a bit addictive. Okay, so we're just going to do that, put lots of them on there. Oh, I'm throwing them on the table and I've got my bin emptied ready for them. Silly me. Is that all of them? No, two more. Okay. I'm just going to trim that one off because it's kind of sticking up in the sky. There we go, and tuck that under there. So I would like some leaves just to pop in somewhere. Is it going to go? Maybe I'll make them a bit smaller. I mean, you don't have to use them as they are. You can do what you like with your card kit. You can cut them up. You can trim them down a bit. It's completely, totally and utterly up to you what you do with them. It's really weird, you know, how the spots have disappeared. Completely disappeared. So, and I don't have any glue dots left in my stash, which is a bit sad, but there we go. I do quite like that sort of on that bit there, so that will go there anyway. So I'm going to get my liquid glue. Normally I would have used the spots, but I've obviously put them. There they are. Oh, look at that. See, as soon as I go to grab the glue, out pops the glue dots. Oh, missed completely. Right, so little glue dot there. When you stick it on, you can then peel off the top, like so. And it's a nice they're really nice spots, them. I like the size of those. So then I'm going to slide it in where I'd like it, stick it down. Let's see if we can utilize this one maybe. Oh, because I did that dimensional there, made it stick up a bit more, but we'll go with it. I think it looks quite cute, and I think maybe if I put the leaves there, so I'm going to make them look a bit more natural, because obviously there's a stem there that doesn't have a home. It's not going anywhere. So there we go. So that I don't waste any of my little leaves. But as you can see, we've still got plenty of embellishments left. More than enough for all 12 cards. Okay, so I'm going to put that one just there, and I'm just going to bend the leaves so they come up a little bit like so, and then we will put dimensionals onto here just on either end, because in the middle it will be held up by the stem of the bouquet anyway. And there you go, a little card. So that was that one. And like I said, you can do whatever you like with these. You don't have to follow the instructions. But as I said, if it's your first time making cards, just go with the instructions and just follow what it says to do. And it feels so satisfying when you first start that you've actually created your own card. So let's get this one now. Decide which way round I'd like it. And I think we want that way or that way. I think that way. It's almost too big. We could almost do with some little ones, but we're going to go with it. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to take the big Misty Moonlight flower, and it's going to go just there-ish. I will probably move it around a bit. Okay, this one's... Do you want it like that, maybe? Maybe a bit further up, and then I can put some smaller ones. Oh, and they're so easy to pop out as well. So pop it like that. So what I might do is I will glue some down with the sticky dots, but I'll dimensional some up so it then sort of evens itself out a bit. Now it's almost a shame to cover these leaves on the sides. So I was thinking maybe I'll put it around that way, but I'm not going to. But we can add some more. It's all good. It's all good. Let's put them back on. So like this. And then pop that one there. And then maybe take a couple of these, which are just the foliage. Oh, that one's just about out, so I may as well use that one. A couple of foliage pieces just to even it out a little. There we go, I like that. Let's move these out of the way so we don't get anything anywhere. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to pop some down with dimensionals and some down with glue. Now the vellum windows, you have to be careful where you put your glue so that it doesn't show, but glue dots I think will be pretty awesome, especially these tiny ones. They're much smaller than the ones I had, but I've run out and I didn't realise I was going to run out. It didn't look like the end of the roll, so I will have to order some more of those. So I'm just going to pop 4 on because I don't think it needs too much to hold it on. So let's just peel that off. And they're so easy to use. Comes off very easy. So find the middle. There we go. Then I am going to use a bit of liquid glue. I don't want to use all the dots. So I'm going to stick this there, but I'm also just going to give the leaves a little bit of dimensional, because then when they are on top of these ones, they're going to lift up above. I don't know, I should have. So while I'm gluing, I'll just zoom you in a little bit, like so. So pop a little bit of glue on, doesn't need a whole lot. And then we're going to put it, being careful of the edge, because obviously it's still got to fit in the envelope. And then I'm going to use dimensionals on the Highland Heather one. Okay, pop that like that. Then dimensionals on this one. And then some glue on this one, just so it tucks in there like so. And then I'm going to put glue on the leaves. But I'm just going to fold them out a little bit as well, just to make them stand out a little bit, like so. I mean, they're fine if you want to just stick them flat. There's nothing wrong with that, but personally I like mine to have a bit more, I call it a bit more life, but it is totally up to you. And it just so happens I've stuck the dimensional where I want to put my leaf. So I'm just going to peel it. You do have a few, there we go. See, now that's holding that there and I don't need to glue it. So there we go. Right, so do we need a sentiment? I think that we could go with, let's have a look what we've got. Hello dear friend. Trying to think where to put it, to be honest, because I didn't think about that first. Although actually, there maybe. So let's get that on there, and our Misty Moonlight ink pad back in. And I think I've left enough gap up here for it, and I think it would look quite nice just across the top. Hoping I've got it straight. There we go. So if you had some gems or something, you could add some gems to it, but you know, like this is perfectly fine. I think that's rather gorgeous. So like I say, there's lots of kits, and there's quite a few still available right now. There are kits in the main catalogue that is available to order until the 3rd of May, so you do not have long. And some of them will be in with discounts as well. So, you know, they're going to be amazing value to purchase. So let's have a little, just put the bits back in so we don't lose anything. Because actually, like I said before, I lost the the glue dots for a second. Okay, so let's put my glue lid back on, otherwise we'll have glue gunk. So there we go. There's my 2 little thank you cards, using the card kit, but not the same as what they've used it. And adding extra texture in behind is really good. And or you can just do it with what you have. So yeah, it's a really nice kit. It's got everything you need. And I mean, you don't need anything else really, unless you have your own ink pads and things or some gems and that to add on. But you can make whatever you like with what's in the box. It's amazing. So the new catalogue will be slightly different, like I said before. So we'll see how that goes. But this card kit is £30 and it is in the mini catalogue and will be available until the end of May. So there's still some time on this one. But obviously the kits in the main catalogue will need to be bought by the 3rd of May or they will be discontinued. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to give me a subscribe, press the bell and click all, you'll be notified of all the videos that I make. And also if you join my Facebook page over at Woo's Creations, you will be able to see my live on a Saturday at 8:30 every week, but that's UK time. So you need to find out what time that would be where you are. And then that will then be loaded up onto YouTube. And I've also got Pinterest and Instagram, but they're all Woo's Creations if you'd like to have a look for me. So thank you so much for watching. Lots of love, everybody. Have a great day. Goodbye.